This is TechCrunch. Google's Chrome web browser is about to become much less noisy. On Friday, the technology giant announced a new feature that will automatically disable browser notifications for the websites you haven't interacted with recently, disrupting their ability to pop up alerts and updates that you may no longer be interested in. The feature will launch on Chrome on Android and on desktop. The feature expands on existing functionality already available in Chrome's Safety Check feature, which revokes camera and location permissions from websites you don't visit anymore. The company tacitly admits that browser notifications, as designed, might have been a bad idea, saying that its own data shows users receive a high volume of notifications but rarely interact with them. Less than 1% of all notifications receive any interactions from users, notes Google. Still, the tech giant believes some notifications can be helpful, which is why it won't revoke those for installed web apps. Only for the sites where there's low user engagement and high volume of notifications sent. This change alone could push spammy websites that push a lot of notifications to reconsider how many they want to send alerts, so they won't lose access entirely. Unwanted notifications have been an issue facing consumers for years. On the iPhone, for instance, Apple was forced to add controls that let users send their push notifications to a daily summary, mute them, or turn them off altogether from the notification message itself after consumer frustrations with the notification system grew. Google says it will inform users when it's removing notification permissions, allowing users to change the setting back if they prefer. If users would rather Google didn't intervene, they can also opt to turn off this auto-revocation feature altogether. The company notes, the feature had been in testing ahead of today's official launch. Google found that these changes didn't significantly impact the total number of clicks on notifications, an indication that people weren't really engaging much with these pop-ups to begin with. President Donald Trump declared Friday that he will impose a 100% tariff on all imports from China, while also imposing export controls on any and all critical software from the United States. This is the latest move in what looks like an escalating trade conflict between the United States and China. In a Truth Social post announcing the tariffs, Trump also said this new tariff would be over and above any tariffs already imposed on Chinese imports. CNBC reported that while U.S. tariffs on Chinese imports vary depending on the goods, the base tariff rate is already 40%. Earlier this week, China announced that it is tightening its export controls on rare earth minerals, requiring that foreign companies apply for a license if they want to export products with even a small amount of those minerals. China is the world's largest producer of rare earth minerals, which are used in products critical to the tech industry, including semiconductors and solar panels. In his post, Trump described China's announcement as absolutely unheard of in international trade and a moral disgrace in dealing with other nations. It is impossible to believe that China would have taken such an action, but they have, and the rest is history. According to Trump, these new tariffs are set to take effect on November 1st. After posting, Trump reportedly told journalists that the tariffs could still be walked back, and that he would not necessarily cancel a scheduled meeting with President Xi Jinping. Stocks tumbled following Trump's announcement, with the Dow Jones Industrial Average down 1.9% at market close on Friday, the S&P 500 down 2.71%, and Nasdaq down 3.56%. Some tech companies were hit particularly hard, with Nvidia and Tesla both down around 5% at market close. The news also affected the crypto markets, leading to liquidations that were reportedly 10x the dollar value of liquidations during the FTX collapse. That's it from TechCrunch. For more tech stories like these, go to TechCrunch.com.